So I've been a Wise customer for about a year now, and recently Wise changed from automatic payments to manual. So if you don't know or if you haven't realized, your money's not going to go through unless you manually send a money transfer from your bank to Wise. Now, Wise used to automatically take the money out and then put it into their own, transfer system, and then they send the money out to you. Now, I'm not too sure why they changed it. It honestly made everything super simple and easy. Hey, link your bank account to Wise. All right, Wise takes the money, however much you say they can take, they take it, they turn it into a different currency, they send it into your foreign bank account. Simple, easy. Now, recently, they changed it to manual, and I'm just about to explain all the issues that I went through and how I almost was late on rent. And if my landlord wasn't so nice as she is, I'd probably be paying a little bit extra just to stay where I'm at. So here's the complaint that I sent into Wise customer service. October 18th. So today is October 19th. What's taking so long? I have no money in my Thai bank account and I've been waiting on this process for 3 days now. Your manual process update is a big hindrance. The automatic system is what made Wise a fantastic app to work with. Go back to the old automatic system if possible because now I'm late on rent. So I was waiting on this process for a while. I didn't realize that they required me to send a manual payment. Now, a manual payment between your bank, that could take up to 3 days if it's not the weekend. So 1 to 3 business days. And if it's the weekend and you send it on a Friday, that's up to about 5 days, right? So that's 5 days for your bank to send it to Wise. And then Wise, it'll take them up to 1 to 3 business days if it's not the weekend to send it through. So that's a maximum of 8 days. 5 if you send it on the weekend from your bank. When Wise gets it, 3 days. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a week and a day for you to get your money. And if you're like me, I get paid on the 1st and the 15th of every month. My rent is due on the 15th of every month. Okay. I didn't know they were going to do this manual transfer, whatever. And it totally could have ruined everything because I actually had no money in my foreign bank account. And I was almost asked out, but let's continue with this customer service and see what happened. All right, so next by Lena from Wise. Hello, Rashawn, first name. As an exception, I've released your transfer. This was a transfer of $800, 800 US dollars, because I got paid on the 15th. So I put some of my money into my foreign bank account using Wise. However, there's an ongoing issue with the transfer that we've completed on our end, but due to the debit failure, never received the money from you. So what she's talking about on this end, I actually have, if you clicked on an awesome thumbnails, because I have contractors, I contracted out to make my thumbnails because I just don't want to do it. I make too many videos, blah, 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 blah. So for this one, the first part, I released your transfer. This is for my $800. I'm going to assume because the money, the Thai money and then the US dollar, it fluctuates, right? So I sent it in about 2 days later, 3 days later. And instead of making a new one, I just continued off that one. So it took them a minute to calculate or whatever to send me my money. But for this one, this is the crazy part, right? So I expedited the $800 transfer because I didn't want my bank, Navy Federal, I didn't want them to take up to 3 days to send it because I needed the money ASAP so I can pay rent. So I expedited it by paying Navy Federal a $14 fee to hurry and send the transfer to Wise. They sent the transfer within like the next 10, 15 minutes. They sent it to Wise. And then Wise was still processing and they were like, oh yeah, we're waiting on the money, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when I sent in this issue. What's taking so long? Then I got back. I sent that at 08 UTC 0849 UTC. So they got back to me pretty quickly. And she was just like, okay, well, I don't know what's happening. So we're just going to send you back your money. That didn't happen. What did happen was later that day, October 18th, later that day, we received your payment for transfer number. This is the $800. The issue is resolved, so you may continue using your Wise account. In addition, keep in mind, ACH payments take up to 4 working days to reach us. Okay, so what the heck is a ACH payment? Well, good thing for us, Wise actually tells us. So when you pay by bank debit ACH, you enter your bank information, authorize a one-time debit from your account to ours, the manual process. You need to do this each time to pay the bank debit ACH. All right, so how long does it take for my money to reach Wise? This is the important part, the only thing that matters. How long does it take? It usually takes up to 4 working days for your money to reach us. 4 working days. This does not mean the weekend. This does not mean holidays. So if there's a holiday in the middle of the week, guess what? We're not working that day. So you're not going to get your money. You'll usually see your deposit into your bank account within 2 to 3 working days of making the transfer. Usually. So if there's a holiday, there's a couple holidays in the year, or if it's the weekend, or if it's a long holiday like Christmas, New Year's, you're fucked. Plain and simple. You are screwed. You're not going to get your money. So a person like me, I got to pay rent on the 15th. I get paid on the 1st and 15th. Now I really got to make sure, hey, it's going to take me a whole week to get my money from Wise. So this is why Wise might not be for you, right? 30,000 Thai baht is on its way to you. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. We needed more time to pay out your money. So they were doing the calculations, the Thai baht to US dollar within the past 3 days. They're trying to figure out, okay, how much it's going to cost. The US dollar Thai baht rate was $38, 38 Thai baht for $1 US dollar, basically. The Wise fee was $9.78. So $9.78 fee for something that could take up to a week, if not longer. And the weird part is, before I really get into this part, right here, however, this ongoing issue with this transfer, this is for my contractor. This was a fee of like $2 because I paid my contractors $10, right, to make the thumbnail. $10, $12 went in, and they actually sent the money literally like that same day. I put all these issues within the same time, and I did the transfer on Navy Federal's app at the same time, except I gave Navy Federal $14 to expedite the $800 one because that one was way more important, so I could pay my rent than for me to pay my contractor $10. Yet for some reason, my contractor got $10 before I got my $800. I'm still in the process of waiting on my $800. Your money is being sent out to you. Your money is being sent out to your bank. So it's expected to hit my bank in 6 hours. I expedited this $800 and I sent it in first. Yet my contractor, I sent in $10. They got theirs quick. Mine is taking longer. But let's continue this. So the Wise fee was $9.78. So I live in a different country, Thailand, obviously. It says Thai baht, whatever. I live in Thailand. If I take my American debit card and put it into a Thai foreign ATM, the ATM fee, I did it yesterday. It was literally $1. The ATM fee was $1. I pulled out $500, give or take. Like I pulled out like $522. So what is the charge rate for debit foreign exchange? Right here, it says foreign transaction fees can add up fast, blah, blah, blah. The fees are often 1% to 3% amount of purchase. So if you're like me and you only pull out really $1,000, it's probably okay if you just go ahead and just go to the ATM. I was being cheap. And I also remember it actually costed more than just like $1. Like on my Navy Federal say $1, but I'm guaranteeing you like within the next 2-3 days, it'll say like foreign fee, whatever, and it'll be like fucking like $8 or something like that. So it's probably not even worth it for me to use Wise and waste a week of my life because I only pull out $1,000 1% of $1,000, $10. $10 fee. The Wise fee is less, right? And that's only if I pull out 1,000. Where is it? Photos right here. The Wise fee was $9.78. So I'm saving around 30, 40 cents because, the fees change, whatever, ATM fees, whatever. So I'm saving about 30 cents while waiting an entire week at the maximum a week. At the shortest, it's like 4 days. 4 days or 5 days is the lowest, usually. 4 to 5 days would be the lowest. The longest could be up to a week and a day. Wise, for me personally, it's not for me. Not anymore. They removed the ease of it. They removed the automation. They basically, I guess, I don't know if somebody sued them because they took money out and they overdrafted. I don't know, because sometimes I've sent in money to Wise. I'm like, hey, I want this much money. And I'm like, nah, never mind, cancel that. I now put in a different amount, but they'll still take the money out, but the money will come right back. So I know the money's gone, but it's gonna come right back. So maybe some people overdrafted on accident and then it automatically took it out, but then they put it back, but they already got overdrafted. I don't know. But for those people, they made a mistake, whatever. That don't mean you have to punish everybody else. Now, I just honestly don't see the point in using Wise. It just doesn't make sense. I'm saving about 30 cents. And at the maximum, if that international fee was more than just $1, I'm probably wasting $4. So $8 every month. I could be saving about $2 a month. Yeah, it adds up over time. But a week, my guy, I get paid every 2 weeks. So now I have to wait a week in advance to try and get paid. It's just honestly just not worth it, man. I don't know why they changed this. I don't know why they changed the system, but I honestly hope they do change it back because Wise was so simple, was so easy. Just went straight into my bank account, didn't have to worry about nothing. Now I just got to go to the ATM every time I get paid, which, it's whatever. ATMs everywhere in Thailand, so it's not that big a deal, but still, it's a big annoyance. Anyways, that's the end of the video, man. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if you guys having issues with Wise. Is it just me? Let me know. Link down, comment section. Just go to the comment section. Let me know.